gotten back. I'm going to report you. He has a friend, a bank manager at the bank he paid to my sister's account that is going to flag that account. Is going to do this. It was threatening all sorts. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Funmike. Thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Funmike. I create content on business ideas, do-it-yourself tutorials, food and lifestyle. I film from the city of Lagos in Nigeria, but at the moment I'm currently filming from Calabar, Nigeria. If this is your first time on this channel, you're welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. If any of this content interests you, kindly consider subscribing. Just hit the subscribe button down there and join my team today. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much. I love you all. Thank you so much. Your support, your words of encouragement have been keeping me going. Thank you so much, and I promise not to fail you. Thank you so much. I love you. Okay, so like the title of this video implies, I'll be sharing an experience I and my sister had with a customer who I was frustrated. I was like, this customer literally sent a report to CBN and copied my sister's bank rather, because the money was paid into my sister's bank. So I'll be sharing that experience with you. So it was she came back from service to say about around February or March, and due to corona and everything, she was unable to get a job. So since she knows I a seller and importer, so she started dropshipping with me. I think I mentioned that in one of the videos I did when I really started my channel. So she started dropshipping for me. So she was advertising on Facebook and Instagram. So I guess this customer got our contact on Facebook and changed that to WhatsApp. Then started chatting her. At some point it was actually I'm admiring her, but it was like, okay, before then let me patronize you, like encouraging a small business now. So that was how he said he needed some bags. She sent out the bags I had at home, because the product belongs to me obviously. So she sent him the pictures of the bags I have at home, and he chose the ones he wanted. Then after choosing them, he told my sister, after choosing those bags, he told my sister that he wants to do a video call to see the bags before he's going to commit his money to make financial commitments. And my sister obliged, like she said fine, that's fine. And they did a video call. I was not even at home. She did a video call and she was bringing out the bags one after the other and showing the customer. And the customer talked about 5 bags, mini bags, I think, yes. And she started showing the customer one after the other, all the 5 bags. And after that, he said he was fine with them. He's going to make payment. She even had the customer was even doing like, you need to give me discount 5 and all that. She even gave discount. When I came, I was like, which kind of market is it? Why would you give so much discount on? What's your profit on this bag? I had to actually remove and give her something out of the money of it, because I knew that again on those bags were nothing to write on me back, because the customer already asked for extra discount again, which she gave. So after the video call, the customer said, so he started complimenting that I love your neck, you have a cute neck and everything. And so she was actually like, she had said, so she had a way of as in displeasing, like not continue with that line. So she just said thank you sir, and she went off. The second day of the delivery, so the Saturday, I think delivery was done. It was even very early. The dispatch rider came very early. I was so glad I did that. The dispatch rider didn't fuck up. They came to pick up the goods in the morning and deliver to this customer. So when they delivered, after some minutes, he started calling that in the bag, one of the bag it chose the same color, but two different designs. So he said one of the colors, one of a particular bag there, he chose the same color, different design. My sister made the mistake, like, no, I didn't make a mistake, please, and referred him back to the charts. So he saw that yes, it was the color he chose and the designs of the bags he chose that was supplied. So my sister proposed to him that, is it that you want another color of that bag, I can exchange it for you. So that was like, they were just going back and forth. I wasn't around that particular day when that chat occurred. So I just came back, she told me this customer she delivered for, the customer said he chose the same color of different design, and that was what he actually chose. And thank God she even did a video call with him and he was satisfied with all the bags he chose. That now he's saying he does not want that. She even proposed to change the color, that she can exchange the colors for him, which he said no. Then I don't know how they actually drag it, and he started asking for a refund. She should come and get her bags. He does not want this, he does not want that. Oyinbo upon Oyinbo. When I came back, she expected to was like, There are customers like that. Did you offer him an exchange? She said yes. That was the first thing she did when she knew that when he first complained of colors, that she just offered him an exchange. I took her phone, I checked through the chat, I was like, that's fine, you've tried your best, so just leave him. Because I threatening, can you don't pick this goddamn back? I'm gonna report you. He has a friend, a bank manager at the bank he paid to my sister's account that is going to flag that account. Is going to do this. Was threatening all sorts. I just listened that what's all this nonsense. It's not like you don't deliver. You delivered on the agreed date, and thank God they did a video call with you. You saw the bags he was ordering, because he was trying to deny that the color he chose was not what was given. And thank God it was the chat. She went back to the chat and referred him, sir, I delivered all the colors of the bags you chose. So she referred him back to the chat that, sir, this mistake is not from you. I delivered, look at all the colors you chose, and those were what I delivered. So he didn't have any other thing. So he just started threatening that he had a bank manager, that my sister's account is going to flag the account, he's going to do this, he's going to do that, he wants his money. Oh my god. I just told my sister, just calm down. Like, I've actually had a kind of customer like that in my early days. You know, she was actually she's just a sales, she started dropshipping, but me that I don't have this skin, I've developed this skin. No customer can actually try that with me. In my early years as well, I had a customer like that who ordered for play mats, those play mats, and from picture I sent picture. It was about 5,000, 7,000, if I can. It's about 2-3 years ago, 2016. So, and I sent her, and that same customer actually did a video call with me. She saw the play mat. The customer was not in Lagos. Then after I sent the play mat to her, the second day she called back, and those were not the quality she was expecting. She sent me pictures of what she expected. She was expecting German play mat sold for 20-30k for the rate of 6,000 naira, and that's how people actually get scammed. Because I don't expect you sending me. I said, man, that was not the picture I sent you. That was not the picture you saw on my Facebook page. I didn't post picture of German play mat, like those thick, very thick play mat. I said this was not what I posted. This was what I posted. And thank God you did a video call with me, and I sent it, and I don't know what you want me to do now. Cause I didn't send you German play mat. When she sent me the pictures, they were so as at then within 20,000 to 30,000 naira, and I saw the play mat of 5,000 to 7,000 naira with it, and you're comparing the quality. I said, no man, you can't compare the quality. Moreover, I didn't send you pictures of German play mats that was selling that to you. Know that there was no way I could have sold play mat of about 30,000 to you at 6,000. It's not like, where would I get them? So I just told her that was how the customer actually ranted. Then she was like, she's going to drag me on Facebook. She's going to tell her sister who has influence. I said, ma, go ahead. I'll bring my own side of the story. And that was how the issue died. So I just told her to just dismiss it. Thank God she has all evidence. She delivered the right product the man ordered for at the right time, that she just let it go or not. So the customer was calling on WhatsApp calls and was actually threatening her. I just told her, just leave me. I didn't take it serious. I didn't mean I knew that I was going to go to that length. I would have like taken it up with the man as well. So at some point she just called me that she was in the market, so she just said she should check her WhatsApp status, and she saw a picture on that man's status and it tagged the scammer. So before she could actually click to take a screenshot, it deleted it. I don't know, or maybe deleted or blocked her. She was unable to view that picture till it went off. So I was like, okay, don't worry. Then that was our random people started calling. My sister chatting her up that they're going to destroy her career. This business she's trying to build, they're going to destroy it. Random people. I was like, what's this nonsense? Like, what's this nonsense? Once more get even caught. I was shouting, sending out messages, threatening her that they will find her and all. They're going to drag her on Facebook. They're going to do this. They're going to destroy her brand and all that. I still dismissed it. That was where my mistake came. Like, I should have actually taken it up from there. But I just said, please don't worry. She was actually worried. She just started, unlike me, that, and I have thick skin to all this. So I was like, don't worry, I was just, and then I was under pressure at work then. So I was not really even myself. Once I get home at night, the next thing I want to do is just to sleep and go back to work the next day to continue my work. So I was really under crazy pressure then. So I was dismissing about that. Don't worry. There are actually kinds of customers like that. She should not worry. That I've had a similar case that died down like that. So then she was at that particular bank. There was a day she was trying to use the card to get something on Jumia, and the card was declined, and she had money there. She went to a POS as well to withdraw cash. She was told that it was declined or something, and she checked that she has what's it called? She has she still has some money in that account. So she tried transferring and got a message of restriction. She just called me. This is what happened. I was like, okay, hold on. Like once I get home, we'll sort it out. Remember that the customer actually threatened her at some point that he's going to use the influence of his friend, who is the bank manager in my sister's bank, to root that account, my sister's account, as a fraudulent account. So that thing came back to my head when I got home that day and saw that. I was like, okay, let's call the customer care agent of your bank. She called the customer care agent and they were all saying that no, the direction came from their headquarters or something, that there's nothing they can, that they can't even see what was wrong with their account. I was like, why can't you guys tell us what exactly happened to this account? She's a customer in your account. Why can't you? And she's calling to demand an explanation of what happened to her account. And you guys are saying that this came from the headquarters. I don't want to mention the bank's name. And you guys keep telling us that this came from the headquarters. You guys can't say anything about the restriction. It was crazy. I was like, what's all this? So at some point I consulted my friend who is a lawyer, and she was like, she's not into that kind of practice. She doesn't do general practice or something, that she's going to refer me to another friend of ours who is into that practice. But it was taking too time, so I actually didn't want to involve my dad at some point. But at that time I had to involve my dad. Then he took us to his lawyer. Then we explained everything to his lawyer, and he said, okay, that what kind of nonsense is that? She's a customer, and even if anything had happened, they should have actually contacted her or call her, and now she's calling them and they're still telling them that they can't see anything about it, that the direction came from their headquarters and all that. So okay, I think before we went to see my dad, my sister called them again, because she also spoke with her friend who is a lawyer, a classmate in school then, who is equally a lawyer. Then she told her that what nonsense is that she should call them, that if they refuse to tell us what happened, that she's going to sue their bank, and if they refuse to lift that restriction without giving her a tangible reason, she's going to sue the bank. She called, and she has this actual woman now, so she called the bank and was threatening them that if you guys refuse to tell me what happened to my account number one, we lift that restriction without a reason, I'm going to sue you guys. So the customer care agent opened up to her that the account was flagged from another bank, that she's a scammer, that she collected money for a particular item and did not deliver, and not that she delivered at the agreed date, that she didn't deliver, that she was within the money and she didn't deliver. So actually at that point I was confused. I had to go to one of my guys that this was what happened. She was like, she has never seen anything like this before, but she's going to let her other friends know who are also in the same business with us. So she posted it on Facebook and tagged me at some point, and people started giving us what to do, that we might need to involve a lawyer. So that was why I actually had to go through my dad to use his lawyer, and she also involved her friend who is a lawyer too. So they told us that we should go to the bank the next day and tell them and demand an explanation. So when we got to the bank, the queue was crazy, like we couldn't even enter. I was frustrated, so we had to go back home. Then I called my brother, who helped us with the contact of a law, who helped us with an officer who was in uniformed officer, who was to go to the bank, that once they see him with us, they will allow us enter. So the following week my sister went out. I couldn't go with them because I had to go to work, so the officer went with my sister. Once they sighted his uniform, they actually gave them a pass to go inside. Then my sister entered the bank and demanded to see the bank manager, and they saw the bank manager and he said, I can't remember what he said again, but he couldn't do much about it. That day something came from another bank through CBN, and that was how they flagged the account. And my sister said, before you guys must have flagged my account, they must, because the lawyer told her that there should have been a court order. So she demanded for the court order. The bank manager said we should our lawyer should write to their bank, and they are going to release the court order or something. So we went back home. So some of my friends said I should go and drag them on Twitter. So that was what we did. We went to Twitter. Since all the effort, okay, the lawyer was like, okay, she's going to draft the letter and send to her and send to the bank to demand for the court order. And in that letter they wrote it there. So when we went on Twitter, we sent them a mail. They didn't reply us. So we just went to Twitter, we went to drag them, told them that we are demanding for, we explained what happened. And this man actually threatened us to use the influence of his friend who is a bank manager to restrict our account. And he has done that, and we are demanding for an explanation. You guys didn't even bother to ask. This man even gave a false accusation that we received the money but we didn't deliver the goods, which we delivered on the agreed date. So we're like, this was what happened. It was uncalled for. We demand to see the court order and all that. If not, we're going to sue you guys and all. So after, when they saw that tweet, they responded to my sister and asked her to send a DM. Then she sent a DM and told them and sent evidences of the transaction, everything that happened, that we're giving them 24 hours to lift the ban. If not, we all meet in court. So I think they were actually took that serious, and that was how we're not even expecting like it's going to drag long. I was ready. At some point she was like, you can't even refund this man at this point. Number one, I don't do refund. But in that case, I knew it was getting out of hand. But I hated cheating. One of my friends was like, hey, if she was the one, she would have chicken out, she would have refund. I said, number one, my goods was with this man, and this man looks like someone who is a criminal, because for him to go to that extent to lie that he paid my sister and my sister didn't deliver means that I can actually go to NAS. I'm not even ready to have any dialogue with him again, because at some point I actually wanted to step in. He said no, it does not have anything to do with any other person. And I told my sister to send him a message that, sir, good afternoon, sir. Drive a message that this will happen. I even offered to do an exchange. You refused, and later went ahead to give my numbers to random strangers. They started calling and threatening me. And if anything happens to her, she's going to hold him responsible. So I think he felt that she was a small girl. She actually has a small stature like me. He felt she was a small girl. She won't be able to do anything or something. I think that was what she. But thank God I was actually there, because I said no, you're not going back on this. Let us act. It has happened, so let us actually follow this to the end and see what happens. So it's like, no, we are not giving him a refund and all that. Even some of my friends were like, I should sue the man for actually going to the extent to an infringement of clinical. I can't remember again. But after the bank saw that tweet and the news, they lifted the ban, and that was how the chat died down. Then the man started calling her at some point on WhatsApp. He didn't want to do voice call, because I said any call they do, as from that moment she should start recording it so that there will be an evidence. So I think he knows about that. He didn't want to do the regular, because he was calling on WhatsApp. I told her that she shouldn't pick any of his calls on WhatsApp. If they need to communicate, it should be on voice call, in regular voice call. So I think the man knew. So when he called, he was just shouting, you want to record, Abby? Record and do all that. I was like, hey, just leave me alone. So that was how we followed through, dragged them on Twitter, sent them a mail, and that was how it got resolved. I was actually happy. I was like, I told you that since we delivered, it was not like we fucked up. It was not a default on our own part. We delivered the right goods they chose. Thank God they even did a video call and saw all this good. We delivered at the right time, at the agreed date. So we actually have no fault in this, that shouldn't worry, we're going to win it. And thank God we actually won that. But I was actually not ready to actually go forward to sue and everything. Just so since they've lifted the ban, that is what we actually wanted. We can actually let them go, and that was how the issue died down. The bank was open. I even told her not to stop using that bank. For them to have gone to that extent, flagging an account, and you couldn't even call your customer to demand an explanation or something, or invite her over, and we're still calling you guys, and you guys keep telling us that it came from the headquarters, from the clinical system. I can't remember, maybe headquarters system or something. That was this grammar they were using then. I'll try and attach the mail I sent to them, and I actually don't want to mention the bank's name. I would have loved to attach to the screen the picture of the letter we sent and the tweet, but I don't want to mention any bank's name. But that's how it got resolved. And I was thinking that I learned that there's now like an avenue for customers to report sellers for anything. But I think this is actually getting out of hand, because customers will think they can do anything and go away with it, since they now have the right to report sellers. They actually didn't put sellers into consideration. Like what happened now, it was not a default on our part, because we delivered the right item ordered on the agreed date, and there was not even a chance for us to explain our own parts. And straight away they went to restrict or ban my sister account and flagged it as a scammer, as a fraudulent account. It should actually have been a process whereby the seller as well will come out with his or her story. So I just feel like they are not being fair on us as sellers. Though I actually learnt a great lesson from that experience, and I've been careful of that. So that was like most times I advise that once you have a no refund policy, go and put it on. Because when we actually started with that case, my friends were like, I hope our refund policy is on all our pages, which I said yes. So they were like, there's no way, and there's no extent they want to drag this to that won't win in court. Because he saw that refund policy on the page, and we even offered exchange, which he refused. That it was actually naturally a troublesome clients. So that was how it got resolved. But I just feel like this case are not being fair on us as sellers, for them not to consider us and just go ahead to restrict accounts once the customer sends a message. So what do you guys think about this? What do you guys think about the story? Let me know what you think about. Are they being fair on us as sellers for giving the customers the right to report us and not giving us the right to actually tell our own story and go ahead to flag our account as a scammer or a fraudulent account? Let me know what you guys think about this video. This is actually my first story time. I hope it made sense. I hope I was able to try. I hope I tried in telling the story. So let me know what you guys think about this story. If you have had any experience like that with a customer, or even as a seller or a customer, please let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching up to this moment. The links to my other videos will be in the description box below, and one some will be up here, somewhere up here. The link will be up here. Please check them out. I have a lot of videos on side hustles you can do from home or from anywhere. How to start a business without capital, which is dropshipping and other means. Please check them out. And I also have some videos where I gave contact to importers who are tested and trusted by me, who will not die can dropship for, who will not fail you or disappoint you. Please check them out and let me know what you think about this video. Also, let me know the next video you would love to watch on my channel. Thank you so much for watching. If you are yet to subscribe, please just hit that subscribe icon down there. Please subscribe. Thank you so much. And to my returning subscribers, my family members, thank you so much. If you find this video helpful, is it helpful? Yeah, it might be actually useful for anyone who might have been going through this, or you might actually have an experience, later have an experience as a dropshipper or as a seller. At least you know what to do, and you can always send me a mail if anything like that happens, and let us join hands together and fight that. Yes, I think I'm ready to do this for anybody, because I hate cheating. I hate this when you guys think because you have an influence you can misuse it. I hate that. So please, if you're in this kind of shoe at any point, please let me know, send me a mail, and we're going to do this together. Please like, comment and share this video if you find it helpful. Thank you so much. I love you.